Life doesn't always go according to plan. That much is true. But here's the real question. What are you going to do about it? Because life was never designed to follow your exact blueprint. It was designed to test you, shape you, challenge you, and ultimately reveal who you really are. The difference between people who thrive and people who merely survive isn't luck. It isn't talent. It isn't even circumstance. It's mindset. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to glide through adversity? They face setbacks, disappointments, failures, and somehow they emerge even stronger. Meanwhile, others get knocked off course by the smallest inconvenience. What separates them? It's not that one group has easier lives. It's that one group has trained themselves to believe that regardless of what happens, everything will eventually work in their favor. That belief changes everything. When you truly adopt the mindset that life is always unfolding for your benefit, your perspective shifts. Problems become puzzles. Obstacles become opportunities. Delays become preparation. Failures become feedback. This isn't wishful thinking. This is strategic thinking. It's the ability to ask in every situation, how is this serving me? What can I gain from this? What lesson is hidden here? That single question can transform your life. Imagine you're stuck in a job you don't love. Most people would complain. They'd disengage. They'd count down the hours until Friday while dreading Monday. But someone with this mindset thinks differently. They ask, what skills can I build here? What relationships can I form? How can this position prepare me for what's next? Instead of becoming bitter, they become better. And that's the secret. Life rewards those who participate fully, even when the current chapter isn't their favorite. When you give your best where you are, you position yourself for where you want to be. Doors open. People notice. Opportunities appear, not because of magic, but because your attitude makes you magnetic. Now, let's be honest. There will be moments when life hits hard. Moments when the plan falls apart. Moments when your heart breaks, your confidence wavers, and your future feels uncertain. In those moments, this mindset matters most. Acting as if everything works out for you doesn't mean pretending nothing hurts. It means trusting that pain is temporary, growth is permanent, and this chapter is not the final one. It means standing up after being knocked down and saying, this is not the end. This is preparation. Consider Thomas Edison. He famously made thousands of unsuccessful attempts before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he didn't view them as failures at all. He viewed them as discoveries. Each attempt taught him something. Each mistake moved him forward. That is the mindset of greatness. Successful people don't avoid failure. They redefine it. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every setback contains data. Every disappointment carries direction. Every closed door protects you from the wrong room. The first step in developing this mindset is awareness. Pay attention to how you react when things don't go your way. Do you immediately assume the worst? Do you blame others? Do you spiral into negativity? Or do you pause and ask, what now? Awareness creates choice, and choice creates power. The next time something unexpected happens, stop for a moment, take a breath, then ask yourself, if I truly believed everything was working out for me, how would I respond right now? That question alone can interrupt destructive patterns and create new possibilities. Now, this doesn't mean you'll never feel disappointed. You will. You'll still feel frustration, sadness, anger, and fear. You're human. The goal isn't emotional perfection. The goal is emotional mastery. Feel your emotions. Honor them. But don't let them drive the car. Let wisdom take the wheel. People who believe everything works out for them aren't emotionless. They're resilient. They know that feelings are temporary, but decisions create lasting consequences. This mindset also makes you more persistent. When you trust the process, quitting becomes much harder. Think of someone digging for gold. Most people stop when they get tired. A few more stop when they get discouraged. But the person who knows treasure is near keeps digging. Often, success is just one more effort away. One more phone call, one more attempt, one more conversation, one more day. The world belongs to those who refuse to give up. Persistence isn't stubbornness. It's faith in action. Another critical component is gratitude. When you believe life is working for you, you naturally become more grateful. You stop obsessing over what's missing and start appreciating what's present. A warm meal, a healthy body, a supportive friend, a new day. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. And what you focus on, expand. Start every morning by identifying 3 things you're thankful for. Small things count, especially the small things. Over time, gratitude rewires your brain to notice blessings instead of burden. That shift is life-changing. People with this mindset also build stronger relationships. Why? Because positivity is attractive. Confidence is contagious. Optimism inspires. No one enjoys being around chronic negativity, but everyone is drawn to someone who radiates hope. When you trust that things will work out, you become calmer under pressure, more patient during conflict, more generous with encouragement, more supportive of others. And here's something important. Another person's success does not threaten your own. There is no shortage of opportunity, no limited supply of achievement. Success is not pie. Someone else getting a slice doesn't make yours smaller. An abundance mindset frees you from jealousy and comparison. It allows you to celebrate others while pursuing your own goals. Fear, however, often gets in the way. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of embarrassment, fear of uncertainty. But fear is usually just imagination misused. It's your mind rehearsing disasters that probably won't happen. Instead, use your imagination to envision success. Picture things going right. Picture yourself rising to the occasion. Picture doors opening. Because courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite it. And every time you do, your confidence grows. Flexibility is equally important. Sometimes life doesn't give you what you wanted because it has something better in mind. A missed opportunity can redirect you toward a greater one. A closed door can lead you to the right entrance. Rigid people break. Flexible people adapt. Adaptability is a superpower. It allows you to thrive in uncertainty. It helps you pivot when necessary. It keeps you moving forward. Responsibility also plays a central role. You may not control every circumstance, but you always control your response. Blame keeps you powerless. Responsibility restores your power. The moment you stop asking, why is this happening to me, and start asking, what can I do now, your life changes. You become the author of your story, not the victim, not the spectator, the author. Goal setting changes too. You no longer pursue goals to prove your worth. You pursue them to express your potential. You don't chase happiness. You bring happiness with you. That subtle shift makes achievement far more enjoyable. And paradoxically, far more likely. Because desperation repels. Confidence attracts. Questions matter. Ask poor questions, get poor answers. Why does this always happen to me? That question creates helplessness. Ask better questions. What is this teaching me? How can I grow? What's the opportunity? Those questions create empowerment. Language matters too. Replace I have to with I get to. Replace this is a problem with this is a challenge. Replace I can't with how can I? Words shape beliefs. Beliefs shape actions. Actions shape results. Visualization can reinforce this mindset. Spend a few minutes each day imagining your best life. See yourself handling adversity with grace. See yourself achieving your goals. See yourself confident, calm, and fulfilled. Your brain responds to vivid mental rehearsal. Athletes know this. Leaders know this. High performers across every field use it because the mind follows the images you consistently feed it. Now, what about tragedy? What about loss? What about moments that truly devastate you? This mindset still applies, but differently. It doesn't erase pain. It doesn't demand instant positivity. It simply asks, how can this shape me? How can I honor this experience? How can I emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate? Sometimes the lesson takes time. Sometimes healing is slow, but meaning can still be found. Reframing is one of the most powerful tools you possess. A setback can become a setup. A rejection can become redirection. A failure can become fuel. The facts may not change, but your interpretation can. And interpretation determines experience. This mindset also improves your health. Stress decreases. Sleep improves. Your immune system benefits. Optimism has measurable physiological effects. A peaceful mind supports a healthy body. You're also more likely to exercise, eat well, and rest properly when you view self-care as an investment rather than an obligation. Momentum builds. Each small win creates confidence. Confidence inspires action. Action produces results. Results reinforce belief. And the cycle continues. Success rarely arrives all at once. It compounds. One decision, one habit, one courageous act at a time. Creativity flourishes under this mindset. Fear restricts innovation. Confidence expands it. When you're not terrified of failure, you're willing to experiment, to explore, to create. That's where breakthroughs happen. Personal power grows as well. You stop waiting for permission. You stop waiting for perfect timing. You stop waiting for rescue. You realize that the power you've been searching for has been within you all along. That realization changes everything. Uncertainty becomes less intimidating. Criticism becomes useful. Rejection becomes temporary. You understand that every no moves you closer to the right yes. And perhaps most importantly, you develop self-trust. You trust your ability to adapt, to learn, to recover, to overcome. That trust is priceless. When you trust yourself, life becomes less frightening. Because even if things don't go according to plan, you know you'll figure it out. That's true confidence. Not certainty about the future, certainty about yourself. You also become more present, less trapped by the past, less anxious about the future, more engaged in the now. And life only happens now. This moment, this breath, this opportunity, right here, right now. So, how do you start? Simple. Today, choose one challenge you're facing. Instead of complaining, ask, how can this serve me? What strength can this develop? What opportunity might be hidden here? Then act accordingly. Because belief without action is merely fantasy. But belief combined with action becomes transformation. Remember this, life will test you. It will surprise you. It will challenge you, but it will also reward you if you let it. Act as if everything is working out for you, because in many ways, it is. Not always in the way you expected, not always on your preferred timeline, but often in ways far greater than you imagined. Trust the process. Trust the journey. Most importantly, trust yourself. Your story is still being written. And the best chapters, they haven't happened yet. So walk forward with confidence. Speak with conviction. Take bold action. Learn from every setback. Celebrate every victory. And never forget, the universe often rearranges things before it delivers them. Everything is not happening to you. It is happening for you. And if you truly believe that, if you live that way, think that way, and act that way, your life will transform in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Because when you expect good things, prepare for great things, and persist through difficult things, extraordinary things eventually happen. Not by accident, by design. Your design. So choose today. Choose optimism. Choose resilience. Choose gratitude. Choose courage. Choose responsibility. Choose possibility. And above all, choose to believe that no matter what happens, somehow, some way, everything will work out. Because it will. It always does. Especially for those who refuse to stop believing.